Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence, bringing you the latest Nintendo NX news, rumors, and discussions. So we have a follow-up to the video that I just did. If you have not seen that video, please check out the description below. I'll have a link over to it there. So this is a follow-up, so I'm just going to be summarizing a couple different things from that video and getting into the updates that this supposed developer has on the Nintendo NX. So he talked about the name, which was the NEX, Nintendo Entertainment Extra, or whatever you want to call it, Nintendo Extra platform. It is a home console. It has 12 gigabytes of RAM, and it's going to be using two dual types of architecture, x86 and ARM, for porting to the handheld Nintendo NX handheld. That's a whole separate device. This person is not verified yet. The information that he's provided to these moderators on Reddit has not been verified, has been deemed insufficient. So let's go ahead and get right into what he said on some of the updates here. So update 3, sending proof to connections that he has with Nintendo of America and Nintendo of Europe. But Reddit has multiple steps of verification. The mod needs more specific details, so he's still not verified. Update 4, he says that he sent more verifications, hopes to get verified in the next 24 hours. That has not happened at this point. In the meantime, he does have some information on RAM, so I'm going to be reading off this. He says, into the RAM. The amount of RAM is 12 gigabytes of DDR3, which is the slower RAM, not in the PS4 uses faster RAM. 3 gigabytes reserved for the new NinOS. That's a unified Nintendo OS. 9 gigabytes for games. In regards to some comments asking why Nintendo will use DDR3, not faster RAM, which is I think the GDDR, it's because the overall architecture is more powerful and doesn't need expensive RAM, which seems weird. Why wouldn't it need expensive? Okay, well, whatever. That's what he says. I'm not so sure about that, but that's what he says. Update 5, he says there's a Nintendo Direct planned before the Nintendo investor meeting. Nintendo will announce it within the next few days. His key points, his sources highlighted to him are NinOS, Nintendo missions, Zelda news, Nintendo NX news, Star Fox news. Star Fox will already be out. Well, maybe they'll talk about it some more. I don't know. So, update 6, he says he will share specific details tonight. So you know there's going to be another video that I do tonight. Specific details tonight. More details will follow this week. Pictures of the development kit. Final proof NEX is coming sooner than you think. So either this dude is trying really hard to prove to us that he has valid information, you know, or he's right about some of this information. I really don't know why he's trying so hard. Like, this is more than I've ever seen any leaker do as far as this goes. But it'll be interesting. Some of the stuff that he highlighted is pretty much common knowledge at this point. So Nintendo missions, we know that's coming. NinOS, we know that's coming. Zelda, we know that's coming. So he could have just thrown that in there. I'm still not 100% sure about this, especially with the whole RAM thing, just because it says, okay, fine, Nintendo's going to use slower RAM, maybe the architecture is more powerful, but I don't know, 12 gigabytes of DDR3, it just seems a little bit suspect, but you never know with Nintendo. They could be trying to cut costs here and there, and putting that amount of RAM, as far as that type of RAM, is definitely cheap. It's definitely not expensive. The RAM that I have in my computer here is better by far. I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, and mine wasn't too bad as far as price goes. So 12 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM is really cheap, really cheap. So Nintendo, like I said, if this is true, they could be planning this system to be a $299, $399 bundle type system, or maybe just one thing. Maybe it's just better for just one system, $299. Buy your games that you want to buy. I mean, that might be the best way to go, since Microsoft and Sony also did the same thing and have had some sales success as far as just one price, one bundle, just get it, and maybe retailers can make their own specific bundles that they want to do with Mario or with Zelda. You know, Nintendo doesn't necessarily need to do that. Just put the game out, or just put the system out there, $299. And here's the thing, if this system does come at that price, and it does come with the big heavy hitters like a new Mario game and a new Zelda game at launch, you can't sit here and tell me that they're not going to outsell what the Wii U did at launch, because the Wii U launched with a 2D Mario game and a mini game collection with a bunch of third-party games that run near 30 frames per second or under, stuttering. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it came with. You know, so if they launch with a Zelda, they launch with a Smash Bros and a Mario, it's a wrap. It's going to sell very well at the beginning. Now, the momentum, it needs to be carried over to 2017, where they're going to have their third-party games, where they're going to have more titles. They need to bring the heavy hitters, Nintendo. I'm telling you this right now, that this system needs to be successful, or if it wants to be successful, they need to bring the heavy hitters in year one. It can't just be with launch and then, okay, well, we got no games for the next 5 months or whatever. No, you need to bring out games at a very constant, steady flow. The third-party support needs to definitely be there, and also the system better be up to par. Now, with the here, and I'm kind of going into my own little thing here because I know you guys like to hear my opinion on some of this stuff. So, With the Wii U, I was very lenient with Nintendo as far as them adding features and things like that. I waited and waited and waited and tried to give them every benefit of the doubt for them to fix the system as far as with online play, inviting your friends over, because Smash Bros is where I was like, okay, this is great, but the online, I'm having trouble connecting with my friends. I can't do game invites. There's limited voice chat. I can't really send direct messages to where they can see it so we can get together and play games. We have to contact each other through some type of Google Plus or something like that. I was very patient, and at E3 2015, I was dead set thinking that Nintendo was going to fix this problem, and they did not. I will not give them 3 years this time. When the Nintendo NX launches, it better have these things. It better have these universal things to where I can connect and play Smash Bros. And play my games with my friends very easily. Nintendo, I will not give you the leniency this time, so I'll be very strict on them. So hopefully they have all this stuff. I think that they will, but this NinOS and this other stuff that they're showing here is definitely a good sign. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll have another update video for you guys when he shares these specific details with you guys. And like I said, remember, this is all 100% rumor, but this is part of being the Nintendo fan. This is part of being the Nintendo fan, is getting the anticipation, building the hype. Let's go into this together. All right, thanks a lot, guys, for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button if you did like it. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And also subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks, and everything on the Nintendo NX. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next video. Peace.